Well, how's it going, people on the internet? It's been 4 days since President elect Trump has been elected as our new president, of course. Hence the president elect. Fuck it. So, I just want to talk about how crazy things have been, at least in my state. Holy shit. I've never seen such a public outcry in my life. You would think the civil rights movement is rioting in the fucking streets. You know what I mean? So let's recount for what actually happened these past few days. So the election was going on, and I was at my buddy's house. I've been keeping up because of Google and everything, and something kind of struck a chord. At first, I didn't think Trump had a chance because everybody said didn't have a chance. There were too many Democrats. I believed that everybody would want to not feel guilty and vote Hillary. That's the only way Hillary would have won, is if the shame and the guilt worked. Holy crap, I was wrong. I was shocked because the American people actually did not give in to the PC shame, misogyny, bigot, all that. We're tired of it. We're tired of people losing jobs because someone said something stupid. We're tired of the sexual harassment cases, which aren't real sexual harassment if you heard a penis joke and you didn't like it, and then you filed a suit because you heard it. People are done with that. That's so stupid. If it's not in your conversation, stay the fuck out of it. You know what? Your name was not called and said, "Hey, Tammy, you want to hear a penis joke?" That didn't happen. Tammy, you just went off on your fucking high roll saying that's inappropriate conduct for work. How do you know what's appropriate conduct for work? For you, maybe it's not inappropriate conduct for work, but maybe some people are just having some fun. Hell, I've heard women make penis jokes and Mexican jokes and all sorts of stereotype jokes all the fucking time. And I've seen people lose their jobs over it, and it's fucking pointless. What you do at work when you are talking should be whatever. You're at work, you're bitching, you're doing it. As long as you're not in front of a customer doing it, or you're not on the phone with a customer doing it, unless they start it, then there's no reason to not do that. I mean, remaining professional is as good as it gets, but when you're dealing with customers, you want to be as friendly and build rapport with them, whatever. So, I'm shocked. People actually like that shit, you know? And so next day rolls around and I see the fucking aftermath. The literal shakening is what I saw another YouTuber post, and it was actually really funny. Shoe on head, awesome. I love you. You're great. Cool beans, you know. But there's something wrong with people. They think just because one guy got in office, one dude got in office, that he is literally going on a purge. Well, you would think that with how the Democrats are acting, how people are upset over Hillary not winning. You know, honestly, we might need a woman president. That would be great. Having a woman president would be awesome. We don't need that woman. That woman's a psychopath. She's a pandering idiot. She only said what you wanted to hear. She has other plans. We all know it. WikiLeaks already told us the 30,000 emails. That's a lot of secret emails that you deleted so people couldn't see it. Okay, so off of that, I'm done with that one. I went off on a tangent. So I see on Facebook, oh, Oregon is trying to sovereignize its own state as a country. The West Coast would have its own economy. We're good enough without the U.S. Fuck no, we're not. We're a small set of states compared to the large portion of America. And if Trump just wanted to take us back, if we actually literally became a country, Trump would literally murder every single Democrat that stood against him. If that happened. I'm not saying he's going to, but he could. He could start a war with us, and we would lose in 2 days if we even tried to be our own country. He would cut us off. He would not give us any resources, and I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people that don't know how to grow shit or don't know how to do really anything with their lives. A lot of Hillary supporters and a lot of Trump supporters, too. Don't know how to run shit. They don't know how to farm, agriculture, nothing. They know how to farm weed. That's the biggest thing. I think a lot of Hillary supporters are all for the farming of the weed, as I've seen many people. You know, they're all about their hippiness and the love everybody, and that's great. Love everybody. Love is more powerful than hate. I agree. But when someone doesn't love you, don't force your love on other people. Like, nah. If someone doesn't love something, they don't have to love it. That's the perfect, great thing about the U.S. We don't have to have the same ideas for things to live together and coexist. That is what our society was built on. We don't have to have the same religion. We don't have to have the same background to be considered one of our people. Now, a lot of people are afraid that their families are going to be deported and kids are crying because they don't want their parents gone. Unfortunately, if their parents came here illegally, that might happen, and that sucks. But the parents are at fault for this. You realize this. Parents and grandparents, they're the ones at fault. The family members that you're afraid of losing, it's their fault that they got taken away. Hang on. Really, Lucy? Well, yeah, you fucking freaked yourself out. Come on, girl. Come on, let's go. Around here. Go through. And then, come on. Nope. Through this way. And go this way. Come on. Come on. That's not going to work. You want to go inside? Sorry, dealing with a dog. She's a puppy. Look at the little puppy. Say hi. Okay. So what do we get? Where did I leave off at? Oh. Honestly, it is their fault. They came here illegally, hoping that people would accept them with open arms. They had to hide. They had to get shady work. They'll take any type of job because they're just looking for work. And no matter what, no one's going to ask questions for certain kind of jobs. We know that. Oh, you want to build a house? Great. The whole stereotype of going to Home Depot, I've seen it. It's real. It happens. Oh my God, it's fucking terrible. I saw 4 or 5 guys outside of a Home Depot in California once, just waiting to be picked up for work. I mean, seriously. And it's sad. Why do they have to leave their own country to come here to pretty much work for the same that they would in their own country? I mean, yeah, American dollars are more than the peso, but it's just... that isn't our problem to fix. It's Mexico's problem to fix. It's Canada's problem to fix. It's Saudi Arabia's problem to fix. If their place sucks, they need to work on it. The people that we take in, we're taking in the best and the brightest usually. They need to stay there and help their country before they go to others. That's what we need to do as well. If you want to move out of the States, we need to make this place better than anywhere else, and then maybe you won't want to move. See? It's not that hard. But I digress. Illegal immigration is no bueno. It just isn't. I'm sorry if you were here and you worked your ass off to get here, but it really does suck. We have laws. I'm sure Mexico has laws. I'm sure Canada has laws. I'm sure any other country in the world has laws preventing people from coming over without permission. And those laws have to be upheld. And we've ignored it. America's just like, well, we can't be dicks. You know, we don't want to be called racist. So let's just let them in. No, we're tired of that. That's the shit that we're tired of. We're not bigots or racists or anything. It's not racist to get rid of things that are happening that are bad. You know, every other country has immigration laws. Everybody else doesn't realize that everybody else has them. You know? Japan even. My sister-in-law had to get a visa to work over there. To be there. Because my brother is in the military. But anyways. So, people are upset about that. People are upset about women's rights, gay rights, LGBTQ, whatever. Saying that we're transphobic and we're bigots and sexist and racist and all this other stuff. And I'm tired of hearing it. It just sounds like a fucking echo. It really does sound like racist, 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 racist. Like somewhere out in left field. And so, we're tired of it. And that's why Trump won. That's why he won. Because people are tired of it. People are tired of being silenced by you leftists. By people who supported Hillary Clinton. Those people were crazy. And I'm talking about the crazy ones. I'm not talking about like, she's a woman, I'll vote for her, you know, like that. I've seen shit on the fucking news, on YouTube even, like The View, like Whoopi Goldberg's like, we're in fucking trouble. No, you're fucking not. You've been here your whole life. There's gonna be no, like, anti-black rules. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's not against black people. We're against criminals and idiots and narcissists and psychopaths. We're against that. We're not against, the guy who actually worked hard and got out of the inner city and done whatever he could. Like, Straight Outta Compton isn't something that we should be worshiping. You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't worship thugs like we do in the country. It's stupid. It's a crappy way to live. So, that's what people are tired of, and everybody else is freaking out and causing riots? I mean, keep Portland weird, but that's way too fucking weird, man. Don't fucking cause riots because you didn't get what you wanted. That's the equivalent of a child slamming his fists on the ground and saying, I want that fucking toy, that Spider-Man toy. I want it, I want. That just makes me want to go, back to you. Like, I want it. Like, mock and mimic. So there's that. And it's just the last 4 days. It's progressed. It's gotten worse. People are fucking idiots. I got a bunch of people saying that, oh, well, this is why. This is it. They say the same shit over and over. It's like, no. Actually read your facts. Do your fucking shit. Do your homework. Not gonna happen. There are way too many checks and balances in the United States for things to happen. Executive orders can't just be written on a whim to get rid of gay rights. They can't overturn the Affordable Health Care Act. They have to revise it. They have to keep it because it's really hard to get rid of something that a bunch of other people already have. So get rid of the penalty for not having health care. That's going to happen. Like, stuff like that. Like, people think that we're building a wall just to send all the Mexicans down back to their home. No, 2 million criminal illegal immigrants. All illegal immigrants are criminals. It's a federal offense to be here. And if you've been deported once and you come back, you get deported again and you get a federal fine. You get to go to jail after the second time. Like repeat offenders, you know what I mean? If you've been here longer for your visa... I'm getting back on the fucking... I don't want to stick on that because that's... I look like a white racist right now. White racism. Fucking hate it. It's annoying. It's not racist if you have to follow laws and other people don't. That's fucking bullshit. I fucking follow laws all the time. I follow the laws of the road, legal fucking legislative in Oregon. You can't rape or sexually harass. I follow all the laws. And then I can't get food stamps because I made too much. Like, I don't lie to get it. And when I needed it, I needed it. When I didn't, I didn't. The issue is that people were lying and getting things that they want. They're working the system. They're abusing it. And that's what people are tired of. People abusing the system. Shaming. The public shame. In my opinion, every person who calls a person a racist, a bigot, a sexist, and a fucking transphobe, you guys deserve to go to hell. That's it. You guys deserve to go somewhere where you don't belong because you're just as bad as the people in the 1960s saying fucking like nigger. Oh, I said the bad word. Bad word. Oh man. Why am I feeling guilty? It was a word used back then as a derogatory term, and I'm not calling anybody that's black a nigger. So, that's like saying that word. That's how bad it is now. That's how shameful it is. We've been shamed for too long, and the shame needs to stop. I'm tired of shame culture and all of this, like, cultural appropriation. You know what? A Halloween costume is for fun. They're doing fun stuff. We're not making fun of anybody. We're not wearing hijabs just because we can. It's so stupid. It really is. It's so dumb that people are making up these things just because, well, that offends me, so let's make a law against it. Sorry, we can't pander to just one person to make them happy and screw other people. You know what I mean? That's the kind of, I keep saying, you know what I mean. That's the kind of attitude that pisses people off. Well, everybody should get a cookie because you brought one. You got enough for the whole class? That kind of idiotic attitude? No, I brought these cookies for fucking me. I'm not going to share with anybody. That's like when you go to a fucking bar and you're the only one with cigarettes and everyone's like, can I have a cigarette? Can I have a cigarette? Can I have a cigarette? It's like, bitch, I didn't buy enough for everybody else. So is that what you got in class? Shit! Like, seriously. Get your own cigarettes, for God's sakes. These are mine. I want that cancer. Anyways, I keep getting off on tangents and everything, but you know what? I feel like that's just it. I'm tired of people on my friends list posting these ridiculous fucking... I'm getting worked up and about to throw up. Jesus Christ. I'm tired of people on Facebook being bitches and pussies. You know, social justice warriors. They're social justice wussies. They are the biggest crybabies and regressive. You guys go and hide in a corner. That's all you do. And when you don't win something, you just fucking freak out and protest. Because protesting gets shit done. You know what protesting does? You know what protesting was for back in the day? It was for the guys that were working 19-hour days. Kids that were working in mines and shit. That's what protesting was for. That's why unions were made. There's no union for losers. There really isn't. I mean, you can't protest something that the United States wanted. You know, each state voted and each state won its thing. You can't have perfect democracy. You can't go majority rules because then nobody wins. If it's perfectly straight and even, because you don't know who's going to win with the Electoral College. That's the best part. Depending on how the Electoral College decides our fate. We just, in each state, vote towards it. You know what I mean? You need to stop saying that. Good. I need a cigarette though. Got me way too stressed out here. I'm getting triggered, and I don't like that. I don't like getting triggered. I'm just gonna go to my room. That's what it sounds like. Oh my God, you sound like... I'm just gonna go to my room, Mom. If Obama... fucking Trump won, I'm gonna go to my room and never come out because Trump won. That's what it sounds like. I'm gonna go out on the streets and yell my lungs out. Doesn't solve anything. People think that their civil rights or their human rights are gonna be like tarnished because one dude got in office. So what? His VP believes in some controversial shit. It does not mean that it's gonna happen. Just because one guy believes in something, there's so many other things that people aren't... Yeah, Republicans fucking run the White House and Senate and Congress. We have a full, strictly run Republican party running shit. See. So basically... we have something in order to where a lot of things are going to get passed that a lot of Democrats can't control. There's still going to be Democrats there, you know. To kind of go, wait, no. There's just going to be that deciding factor, that one over, because you can't have a draw in democracy. If you have a draw in democracy, all hell will break loose. Seriously. So, if anybody ever took a U.S. history class, saying racist, bigot, you know, misogynist, whatever, going after people and just yelling and screaming at them, these words, is actually not protected by freedom of speech. When you're provocating, doesn't count. It's not protected. You're not protected by the free speech. I actually went to high school with a kid who got expelled for playing satanic music. Like, deathcore and like, fucking growling, like, ooh, like that shit. So, here's the thing. His freedom of expression wasn't allowed there. You want to know why? Because not 10 feet down the way, and he did this intentionally. He did it with intent. There was a group of Christians singing around a flagpole for 9/11. They always did it every year. I didn't like it because it's like, really, this is bullshit. This is stupid. You know, you shouldn't be doing this here. This is a school property. Don't do it. But then I realized freedom of religion, you're allowed to do that. Now, if you go outside and start playing fucking heavy metal with growling and demonic shit and fuck God and all this other stuff, yeah, that's provocation because you know what they're doing. You know the intent, everything else. You're just doing it to be a dick, to be provocating, to be, what's the word I'm looking for here? To be, you're looking for a fight, basically. You're looking for them to stop and look and do something. You know, that's why you're saying these things. You're wanting people to fucking hit you so that you can fight back. That's what you're trying to do when you yell these words. You're trying to shame them or make them get mad. That's all you're doing. I saw a video on YouTube of a chick just like, I'm just yelling at you because I want to, because you're a bunch of assholes. It's like, that's not protected by freedom of speech. You can't do that just because they're assholes. You can't just say you're wrong because you're a dick. You can't, that doesn't have any, like, backing. Can't do that. I can't do that. I even brought it up to my my teacher at the time because it was in U.S. government where I learned this. He's like, no, that's not protected. He got expelled. That was his punishment because he went out of his way to be disrespectful. Oh, wow. The word disrespectful. See, when you're disrespectful, you don't win. That's all about it. You have to give respect. You have to earn respect. That's just it. If I don't know you, I don't respect you until you earn my respect. I will respect anything you do as long as you've earned my respect. Now, if I don't like you, I don't respect you, and you do something I don't like, I'm not going to sit there and back you up and be like, that's your own fucking fault. So respect is big. If you're being disrespectful in the streets, you're not just silently protesting peacefully in a park where not everybody's going to be impeded, you know, somewhere where there's no cars. Blocking traffic doesn't get you anywhere. Just blocking traffic just because you're pissed, that doesn't make anything better. You're just pissing more people off. You'll get prone to run over because people are fed up with it. They're tired of it. They don't want to be late to work. If you make someone lose their job because you're upset and you don't give a fuck, you deserve to get your ass thrown in prison. Guantanamo Bay, even. Because you're just that much of a worthless piece of shit. So, I'm done with my rant. I've said my piece. I'm fed up with the whiny little crybullies, the people that antagonize people and disrespect them on purpose just because they feel that they didn't get respected by the government's choice or the people's choice. So, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You don't deserve my apologies. You don't deserve my respect. You want to desecrate flags and break shit just because you're upset. Go eat a bucket of shit, you fucking shitlords. Said my piece. Peace out.